Hi, my name is Karen Law, birth companion and complementary therapist. I've just sat down today in my car after dropping my daughter off at gymnastics thinking, great, a bit of time to work. But I forgot that the clocks have gone back and the light's not the greatest. So I better be quick. I wanted to talk to you today about the My Birth Planning Journal, which looks a bit like that. Well, it looks a whole lot like that because that is it. This is a great little resource for you, developed by Rena Goff of the Happy Birthing Company. And she's put together a journal that you can use to go through what's going to be important to you for your labour and birth. So looking at all your preferences and getting them noted down. So all the pages are colour-coded for each section. There's a bit of description of what to do at the front page, and then the next page has all the chapters. So you've got the contents are preparing for birth, early labour, established labour, giving birth, interventions, C-sections, and your birthing bag. So for example, the preparing for birth section is pink, and it'll take you through bit by bit about what you can be doing in pregnancy, to do with work, your posture at home, and tips and things you can be doing, like pelvic floor exercises, and they've got little spaces so that you can start jotting down your own notes, all the research that you find, and you just start putting down all the things that you're interested in. And each section is like that. So when it comes to early labour, you've got this page here, which is talking about anything you might want to watch on TV box sets. I'm not sure about that, but there you go. Some people might want to watch something on TV for a while. A comedy would be good. Then there's things like maybe you should go for a gentle stroll, get some exercise, snacks, your favourite songs, putting on a playlist. So you might want to start working on what's going to be important for your playlist for labour. And then the next section includes things like, because it's established labour, is looking at where you're going to have your baby, at home, in a midwife-led centre, in a hospital, and thinking about things like noise and lighting, and perhaps doulas or independent midwives. Who's going to be in your space with you? So you've done all that research beforehand and made notes in the book. Then there's looking at comfort, how to get yourself more comfortable from your own endorphins to what is there out there in terms of medical pain relief, in case you might need to think about that. There's a section on giving birth. And for example, there's a bit about your cord, your baby's cord, and when, what's important to you about clamping it, because we should know now that there is a big campaign for Wait for White, which means that we wait until all the blood has gone from the placenta to the baby before it's cut, so the baby gets its full complement of blood. There's a section on interventions, so looking at the possibilities of what they might be, so that you can do your research, find out what's important to you, and then hopefully ignore that bit because you don't need it. But if you do, your birth companions will know what your thoughts are because you've done your research and can vouch for you, be your advocate. C-section is the same. It'll give you room to think about what's going to be important for you in a C-section, because believe it or not, you could even have a lotus birth with a C-section. So if that's going to be right for you, look into it, make your notes and decide what do you want for your C-section. Then there's a bit about your birthing bag. So no matter whether or not you're planning to birth at home or in a hospital, having all your stuff together for birth would be a good idea, so that who is with you knows where to get everything. And then the last section is just for thinking about post-birth. So there's co-sleeping, cloth nappies, baby wearing, homeschooling even, breastfeeding. Did I say that? I don't know. And lots of space for notes. You could if you need more space, double up a sheet of A4 and fold it in there, because it's very important to plan for your birth, no matter what anybody says, because you can only get to birth this baby once. So planning for it, finding out what your preferences are, and having a space to sort of do all your research in one place, and even change your mind from time to time depending on what you find, is a good way of getting prepared. This will be great for those of you who are more control freaks and want to really have a good handle on what's going to happen. And it's probably very good for those of us who, like me, are a bit more disorganized and need something structured to help us plan. So, if this is right for you, you can get one from my website, which is www.karenlord.co.uk. Find the tab that says My Birth Planning Journal, and there you can get the birthing journal for £12 plus £2.75 postage and packaging. So it's less than 15 quid, and you've got a great wee journal here to help guide you through working out your birth preferences for your labour. So I hope this wee vlog has been useful to let you see what it's all about. There are pictures and a wee video on my website as well anyway, but I thought I'd make my own one as well. So, if you've any questions, put them in the comments box below. If this is Facebook, or even on my YouTube channel, you could probably do it there, or give me a call, or contact me one way or the other, and I'll do my best to answer them. Otherwise, you could always just buy now. I hope that's been useful. Until next time, goodbye.